Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Rise of the Star-Lords. This is episode 73, a very, very high number. I'm just titled it very simply, Confronting Greed, because that is what I hope is going to happen this time around. Last week, you defeated your dulcet-toned foe. You cowed two of her now former underlings into serving you, and then you met a whole bunch of musically themed giants and just bypassed most of the dungeon.
We did.
So that's what happened last time. And before we get into what's happening this time, we do have what is possibly the final icebreaker for Rise of the Star-Lords, courtesy of Toric00. And the question is, what do you wish your teammates would ask you about more? Let's start opposite order this time with Nick and Lahan.
Oh, they really should ask me more about this little stealth drone that I've been carrying in my pocket. But, that's a story for another day.
All right. What about Leif and Ava?
All right. You're probably thinking it's something goblins, but honestly, deep down, what Ava really wishes her teammates would ask her about more is if she was okay.
Oh, we spent a whole book asking you if you were okay, and you didn't want to talk to us about it.
Yeah. And you just glared at us with your spooky glowing red eyes, okay?
It's called growth. It's called growth.
Oh, yeah, and I guess now that you are, not have angry glowing red eyes, we don't ask you as often, which is kind of sad.
They were like, this is an obvious sign we should ask you about stuff. Those are gone now.
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah. Ava's fine.
Maybe she's not fine. Maybe she has invisible scars.
Eye glowing is obviously the only indicator of mental health.
Yes. As we all know.
I mean, it would be easier.
Yeah. Tom and
that eye glow, that's depression.
Yep. You got to do something about that.
Like mood rings or something? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tom. Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm a teacher. I'm used to being talked over.
Oh, no.
That guilt, you sound like my mom.
Self phone and Irish guilt. No. Love you all dearly, friends. But Jacinto wishes that the team would ask him more about what each of their personal songs sort of sounds like from their auras. It's not really something that he feels like he should bring up, but he doesn't know how to talk with them about it. It's like, hey, each of you actually sounds very different, and it's really cool. Or maybe he brought it up once and nobody seemed interested, so he was like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Man, yeah, Ava probably wouldn't be interested, but Leif am interested.
And that's the thing. Jacinto probably has sensed the music shift with Ava.
Yeah, probably.
Why? What are you talking about? Shut up. We don't know anything. What?
Funeral dirge now, sort of undertone.
I have no idea what anybody's talking about. This is the first I'm hearing of it.
More
you
muted.
People are crazy.
The tempo has sort of been killed.
Weird.
All right.
Yeah.
You could say it's not as lively as it used to be.
I would say so.
You people disgust me.
Seriously?
I just want to applaud the two of you. It was amazing. Conrad and
So, Grower, more than anything else, just wishes people would ask him about home. He misses home so much. He hasn't been there for years and years. He's starting to forget what it even was. He's the forests and trees of one country or one planet are just slightly different, and nothing quite feels the same. And he misses it. He'd want to go back.
Yeah, you kind of just appeared and then got thrown into everything and just kind of followed along.
I followed along, but it's not what he wants to be necessarily. He doesn't even want to fight.
That sounds awful. Like No Man's Sky.
Yeah, but actually, it's a pretty good comparison. Yeah.
And before we continue on, I have decided that what Finn wishes people would ask them about is their Pog collection.
That's valid.
I agree.
They got some sweet slammers. And on that, let's go to the tabletop. You'll see. Yes?
I have a very important question.
Sure.
Due to certain goings on in the TTRPG scene, certain Paizo employees assured that people in Paizo games would get an extra hero point this week. And they even said that our space ant said that we could have hero points in Starfinder.
You can
Oh?
each have 1 hero point.
This was
Huzzah!
definitely this was posted somewhere on the Clue Zoo. I remember seeing it.
Thanks. Thanks, Space Auntie.
Yeah.
Thanks, strangers.
So there, sure, that's fine.
Excellent.
And
Thank you. You're a kind and benevolent GM.
And what we see on the map in front of us is our heroes clustered together, standing near a vaguely mausoleum-like structure to their north. They can kind of see inside, and there's a statue of Karzug, and there's a sarcophagus with like him etched or cast into it, sort of in a bas relief. And around you are your 2 conscripted giants, Jonas Jett and Phyllis Collins. And around them is Kendra Loggins, Princess, Oliver Newton-John, and the final giant, whose name you never asked, through the speaker in the beard of Phyllis Collins.
Well, because presumably Phyllis Collins knows this other giant's name.
True,
Hey,
true, but
Remind me again, new guy, what your name was.
and I feel like Jacinto could have worked that into the conversation, and it's Anders Lennox.
Excellent.
I feel like of anyone, Tom's probably the one that gets that one.
No. Sorry.
Eurythmics.
The
The gender flips
Annie,
Eurythmics.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sweet.
And before you, to your left, or what would be the west, are 2 big double doors. They have a bit of a shimmering energy field in front of them, but your giant captors, and I put so much emphasis on captors because there's people listening that can't see me doing the air quotes, are leading you to those doors, and they knock, they pound on them. The energy field sort of flashes, and it sort of sends a reverberation through, and you eventually hear or see the doors creak open slightly, and you see before you a woman. And I'm going to show you some real nice art of this woman. Show to everyone.
Oh boy.
The giants greet her very respectfully. They kind of do the hand across on the breastplate sort of thing, and they bow slightly. Most High Chioptra, we have captured our Lord's most hated enemies. We've brought him here to be taken before him for summary judgment. And I don't know if I can even do a slightly feminine voice. My voice is still not back, everyone. Excellent. I will alert him, and we will begin sending them through the anima focus. And she goes unnaturally still, and her irises are replaced by the sort of glowing golden coins, is what it looks like. And then they sort of fade back to normal. And he's like, excellent. He's looking forward to this. Let's send them through with all due haste. There's someone waiting for them on the other side to take them into custody. And she will sort of step back over here and ask, she's going to walk up these stairs where the blue arrow is. Let's scroll over here so you can see. And she will step up beside, this is a plank leading to this sort of rune inscribed ring. And she will gesture for the giants to bring you forward one at a time.
Oh, that sucks.
Because
Hey, I'm
only
still
one
in a
person
giant's
can.
beard, aren't I?
You're still what?
I'm still in a giant's beard, aren't I?
No, remember it was a speaker that Lahan wired into the beard.
Okay, yes. Sorry, that was plan 3, I think.
Yes, you have a bike.
We had a number of silly ideas.
We did.
Yes. Okay. In that case, Jacinto wants to study this anima thing. Maybe making a mysticism check to sort of discern that it does what she says it does and nothing more, and it won't like hurt us.
Sure. Let me see what it tells you. I think you can do a mysticism check.
Right? First roll of the night is a nat 20, folks.
It's gonna
Do you want to
be
use your hero point?
Yeah, that was good. That was too good a roll. I feel bad about that one right out the gate, Jet.
So on that natural 20, that's a 50 for people listening, which is absurd. Incredibly strong. I believe the appropriate sort of school of magic would be conjuration, because that typically is what deals with teleportation and planar magics.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So it's just, that's rolling off of it in just waves of cosmic sound, I guess, because I don't picture you seeing it or smelling it. I picture you hearing it.
Right. Okay. Jacinto will think to the others, except Grar. See conversation about stream of consciousness. The device seems to do it's a lot of conjuration, so it should just do what she said it did. But I don't like being brought forward one at a time.
Send Grar first. If anyone can survive a minute without us, it's Grar.
That's true. Jacinto will eyebrows at Grar. Just eyebrowing towards the.
Gar misses it completely.
In your confusion, I think the prison guard giants start sort of shoving you forward and pushing you up the stairs. And they're tall enough they can just stand beside the staircase, like right here. Like they can just get in a line and they can just be like, keep going, keep going, keep going.
All right. Well, I think Grar is pretty used to going at the front anyway.
We're all in the chamber at this point, yeah.
Yeah, they would usher you in. They wouldn't just.
All right, frontliners.
All right, let's go.
All right. So they sort of usher you in a single file line up those stairs around that little corner there and across that plank to that circle. And as you step onto the circle, it flares with a golden, fiery light. And the first person to step across, I need you to make a fortitude save.
Okay.
Go Bear. Now's your time to shine.
Go Bear.
This is what I'm here for.
Great big fortitude saves.
Great big one. Yeah, decent.
Oh.
Yeah.
You rolled real well, and you have a really high bonus. You disappear in a burst of flame. To everyone looking on, it looks as though you're immolated. You're not immolated. You end up appearing somewhere else, and we'll get there in just a moment. But it is an excruciatingly painful journey. But you manage to shrug off the worst of the pain, and you're fine.
I vocalize, this really hurts, guys. Try going
all right.
the other way.
Yeah, real quick, I'm going to take us to a
What
new
other
map.
way?
I'm going to take us to a new map where Grar is. And I will just show you who is. You appear right there, like that. And you probably should have all your stamina back. I don't know why you don't on this token. And
I thought I could.
Yeah, the token here has all the stamina.
yeah, for some reason it did not do that when I pulled it off the sidebar.
That's weird.
We're not seeing a new map, by the way. If you're,
Yeah,
if you-
I hadn't showed you quite yet because I was shuffling some tokens around.
Sorry, it's awkward. You never know if like
No, it's fine. I appreciate you letting me know. And Grar appears. And you say, what was that you said again, Conrad?
This really hurts. Try going another way.
And I think there's just sort of a little bit of condescending laughter. And you see this individual standing before you. Which doesn't mean much to you, I don't think. You've met them briefly, sort of. They look a little bit weird. They look a little bit different.
Thin, but different colors, guys.
yeah.
Yeah, it was.
That's interesting.
I don't know if I'll make the connection.
You fought alongside Finn when you first appeared, but then Finn kind of just faded to the background.
Okay.
And
He's back at Sandpoint with his girlfriend.
But that's what Grar sees, and what you all see is apparently him just bursting into flames and disappearing.
Jacinto would like to make another check if possible to recognize what happened.
Sure.
39?
Yeah, just massive amounts of conjuration magic.
Okay.
Like it does not feel like evocation.
Yeah. Jacinto will think to the others, that probably didn't kill him.
So
We
have much
might be okay. But outwardly, Jacinto is going to like shout at them, "Did you just kill him? What the hell?"
No, we sent him to our Lord. It would be very rude of us to just kill you when we have you in our clutches.
It would be pretty evil. You all seem evil.
No, it'd be rude because our Lord wants you for himself.
Oh.
I don't think that we have much of another choice, though, Jacinto.
All right.
And in the background, your two cowed giants, Phyllis Collins and Jonas Jett, are just looking real awkward by the door, and like it looks like they're trying to slide out the door.
God, fair.
I was wondering when they would.
You're like,
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Jacinto will try and make more of a scene to like cause a diversion, if you will, to allow them to make an escape.
Oh yeah, if you get like real hysterical and draw, make a bluff check. Let's just see how hard you sell it.
About a 35.
Yeah, you sell it pretty good. I think you create enough of a distraction that they skedaddle. They slip out of there. But I think you irritate your quote unquote jailers enough that they start actually like shoving you forward, like get on the freaking plank, go.
But I don't know.
Jacinto's next.
Jacinto will go next, though.
But I presume you're going to need fortitude saves from all of us.
Yes, fortitude saves from everybody.
That really sucks because Fortitude is not a great save for a little plant boy mystic. I got an 18.
Mm.
You know what? Yeah, fine. I'm gonna use my hero point. So I'm gonna re-roll it because I assume that's a failure.
It is. It's a very narrow margin, but it is a failure.
Okay, yeah, re-rolling it. In the name of Joel, 1,000, 1,000. I got worse. Never mind.
Okay.
Hero points.
Oh, no.
As useless in Starfinder as they are in Pathfinder 2.
Oh, don't you say that.
So
I will
you
say
all, one by one, go up in a flash of just raw fire is what it looks like. You disappear and you appear on the other side, and we'll move tokens over there in just a moment. But it is an incredibly painful experience. It is not a pleasant transportation. You feel yourself being ripped apart.
How would anyone do that? But
Jacinto more than all the others. Was that for Artanya?
Yes, it was. That's why it says
Okay.
our spider.
For some reason, it just says fortitude.
Oh,
for
weird.
me. Yeah, I don't know why
Yeah,
I
our
didn't.
copy is underneath the text box. Please continue.
Sorry. Anyway, it it incredibly painful experience. Jacinto, you show up on the other side and you are stunned.
Well, okay.
That's no good.
Jacinto is just very quiet for a moment.
And I will move us all back over here, and we can start putting tokens down on the map. And you should all be on the easternmost side of that yellow line, as though you were coming out of like a portal type thing.
I don't
Should
see
we,
me.
should we bring ourselves over?
Yeah, you can bring yourselves over. You're just dragging yourself off from the side.
Misunderstood.
Yeah, you should be on the Grar side of the line.
yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And everyone that is open.
Boop. Boop. There we go. Whoop. There you go. Oh my. Judy's decided to vacuum. And yeah, you
Perfect.
appear on this side, and standing before you again is that person that looks oh so familiar. The face is the same. The only thing that really appears to be different is the coloration of the wings and the hair. The armor's a bit different. If you'll recall, Finn had taken the armor from Nualia and sort of defaced a sort of priestly set of heavy armor. This appears to be, and Finn, I think, had it sort of retrofitted and made to look a little bit punk or cooler, but still kind of gaudy. This one is very much like full, like in its full priestly glory. And whoever would like to make a mysticism check as you're looking at the armor, feel free to.
Am I still stunned?
It's a momentary stun. I'm not leaping upon you as you
gotcha.
appear, because by all intents and purposes, they think that you're at their mercy.
Of course. I just wanted to see if I could make a check.
32.
It looks like some sort of twisted version of like Abadar's insignia. You know, the god of banking.
Right. Capitalism, the religion.
Yeah. Well,
I wish I could say you were wrong.
yes.
Never been a fan of Abadar.
And
That's interesting.
you see them right there in front of you at that sort of Y intersection. Behind them is a glowing, think like a swirling yellow version of a Stargate portal, just sort of hovering there. Beyond that, because it's elevated, it sort of stair steps up. You can see a potato-shaped, orange-skinned, blue-eyed individual sitting upon a resplendent throne. To what would be his left is a blue dragon. And Lahan, as you clock the blue dragon, Glorifax mutters in your head, "Oh, Kudos is here. What a brown noser."
That's a horrible name for a dragon. The poor guy.
Kudos the dragon. It's probably why he turned evil.
I was riffing off of Glory from Glorifax. So kudos and Glorifax.
I mean, it's a great name. Well done, Jet. Fantastic.
Standing off to Karzug's right is another Warden of Runes, and then there are two Wardens of Cosmic Thunder even further off to the sides. They do appear to be armed slightly differently. The Warden of Runes is sporting a pistol of all things. And the Wardens of Cosmic Thunder, they appear to have bows.
Weird.
And yeah, and you are on these platforms. This is like an old school video game. You're on this circular platform. There's stairs leading up to where I'm just going to call them Micah is standing. More stairs leading up and around this Stargate-esque device. More stairs leading up to the dais that has the throne and the guards. And then there's these wings that come out and down and around, and they're like observation balconies. And above all that, you are floating over the top of like it in scale. It doesn't feel very miniature, but in scale, it's like a miniature sun. And then out beyond the sun, you can kind of see the rest of the solar system. And you're like, there's Sandpoint, that moon. There's that giant that we flew by. There's the skull field and the shield that protects the solar system. It's as though you're sort of outside of and on top of the solar system that you have been fighting to protect so very long.
And I'm sorry, is this like lava? off to the side?
All right. So I'm going to give you some very important detail. Any one of those little yellowish cylinders, I'm going to just point at one right there. See that? That is a golden rod that is plunged into the sun below. You can very easily see that it is incredibly hot. And all of this stuff, that's basically the sun. The platform you are standing on currently is approximately 100 feet above the surface of this miniaturized sun. The observation balconies to your north and south are 50 feet higher than the platform you are currently standing on.
That main platform?
What's up?
And the main platform is how high up?
They didn't give me that information, but I'm going to split the difference. I'm going to say it's like 25 feet up. Like over here.
I'm at where he's sitting.
Oh, that's probably like 35 or 40.
Okay. Are you scared of us? It's a lot of baddies.
No. These are my normal compliment. I need amazing bodyguards because I'm amazing.
Really? Because I could have sworn in all the lore, it was just you.
Oh no, that I made them write that because it fully represented my grandeur.
Well, now I just think even less of you.
Ava's
you're
gritting her
stupid.
teeth.
That's
You're stupid.
patently untrue.
Finn,
And I combat
is that-
track him and his two allies up there.
Sure.
Is that Finn? Finn, is that you?
I'm not Finn. Finn was traded away. I'm what Finn could have been had he lived up to his potential.
Oh,
I'm Micah.
well, where's Finn?
Elsewhere. My lord, would you like me to put them down now? It was very important. Judy, tell me she finished cleaning her room.
How's that?
Good job, Judy.
Good job, baby.
Oh yes, yeah, that'd be most excellent. I think you should indeed put them down. Then cut off their heads, kick their bodies into the sun. We'll mount them as a deterrent to others. And yeah, Nick, that was the exact right thing to do. That was to roll initiative. We should probably do that now. And as he's saying, yeah, no, cut off their heads. Micah reaches out and grabs their sort of inverted moat, and they grab it, and instead of forming a gauntlet upon their hand, it forms a sword made of sort of black gold coins. One moment, child asking questions.
So we murdered their boss, right? That
Murder
was
the
a plan
boss?
here?
Yeah, Jacinto will take care of the ads and try and handle any spells the boss throws.
Because we know these giants are cowards. And we know that rune giant will murder us. given the
I
chance.
think they're trying to do the throw themselves at us one at a time. I think we should take advantage of that.
I feel like the boss is gonna do some spells or something. I think that's something the boss would do.
Does
Yeah,
look
for
like
sure.
a caster up there.
So I know Aurora thinks about spellcasters. It's delicious, but he thinks that way about a lot of things.
That is
So maybe that's
definitely
not
the
as
way
helpful.
to short circuit these Starfinder encounters is to punch the wizard.
Oh,
And
I'm rolling.
Pathfinder. Fair.
Yeah,
am rolling.
honestly, any high level encounter, punch the wizard.
I'm rolling poop for
If you
initiative,
can't
folks.
grapple the wizard.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, grapple the wizard. That's
As a
good
matter of
idea. We're in
fact-
Starfinder. You can't do anything about a grapple except die.
Yeah. Hey, Leif, could we have some appropriate encounter music?
Ooh, yes.
You sure can.
Something.
I
something
could make the music with my mouth, like the good old
So-
days.
punchy-
However,
I miss
punchy
those
wizard
days.
music.
I just realized that it's displaying the names of all the tokens, and I gave them silly names.
you sure
we
did.
We can't see them.
No, they're-
On the next chat, you can.
Oh,
Kerplunk.
well. Our characters don't know that they have silly names.
I know. It just helps me. And wow. Is anyone re-rolling their initiative?
I already spent my hero point. Like a fool.
Did you know what? I'll use mine because I rolled a 1.
Initiative for me is like the one thing it's never worth to reroll because what's gonna happen, right? You're gonna just
Yeah.
still gonna go, just slightly later.
Yeah, but I was hoping to get ahead of some of these baddies because they were right at 13, and now I'm at 15, so now I'm ahead of 3 of them. But I wasn't ahead of
Jet.
before.
Yes.
At the start of combat, as we were like bantering and stuff, Jacinto would like to. I said above in chat that I would like to cast Mass Mystic Aegis.
Oh,
would that be
sorry, I missed
cool
that.
with you? No, that's okay.
Yeah, while there was bantering, that would be totally fine. I
All
could
right.
see that.
Excellent. Yeah, Jacinto just subtly, weaves that into everybody as Lahan is sort of bantering with Potato Face.
I meant to ask Jet if he was afraid of us, not Potato Face, but it worked out.
I mean,
Oh, there
I'm
you go.
used to defeat at this point with you all, Nick, so
Oh.
that's my job as the GM, is to lose.
5 more enemies here than there were when I read it.
Goodness.
You all have 45 temporary hit points that can only be depleted by taking damage from spells, spell-like abilities, supernatural abilities, or a summoned creature. So you have
That's
45
what
THP. Yeah,
That's what
and
these temporary hit points were from.
other stuff will happen if and when spells affect us, and I will cue it then.
I forgot to look up. When does the wow, it's been so long since I've messed with the Solarian, I've forgotten some of the terms.
And NPCs are different than PCs.
Yeah, I built Finn like a PC is the thing.
Okay.
Because I didn't want, because Finn is like a Borai Solarian.
So when is what?
The charge, I can't remember what it's called.
Stellar Rush?
No. Attuning. Is that it? No.
Yeah,
Graviton, photon attune. Does that happen at the beginning of turn or end of turn?
beginning.
Beginning. Okay. So this individual actually, I'm going to change. They attune to graviton. And
Hold on, why did my initiative make it?
did you not click on your token?
I must have not clicked on the token.
Okay. Well, I will add you to the initiative tracker. What did you roll?
24.08.
24.08 to 4.08.
Should have cast Battle Mind Link. So many things I should have cast.
So many things.
You were distracted by an
And
ugly
then I will
potato.
resort. And
what?
okay, so you're second.
Lava.
This mica becomes a little bit darker as their dark gold sword made of coins is standing before you, and they are going to spend a standard action and reach into their pocket and pull out some gold coins and toss them into the air, and they're going to start orbiting around them. Mechanically, they have created a debris field.
Very cool.
It grants them concealment
I
versus
love
ranged
Valerian.
attacks. 50% concealment, in fact.
Oh, now I want to shoot him.
Yep. It's the standard action. Move action, I think he is going to fly up.
Not falling through tricks, though.
Yeah. What's his flight speed? 45. He's going to fly up 45 feet. 45 feet, not feet. Because he has the feat that allows him to ignore the penalty to flying vertically.
Rude.
I discovered that feat with Gus, and I love that feat. And that's his turn. That was the standard, that was the move, and that was the attuning to graviton. Grar, what would you like to do?
So Grar's going to do something different. Grar is used to doing some ferocious melee combat. At this time, he's going to go fly here.
Oh
above
no,
all the enemies,
I don't like that at all.
and do his aspect catalyst cascade. So everyone must, every foe within 30 feet must succeed at a reflex saving throw or gain the blinding condition for 1d4 rounds.
Oh no, I do not like this.
This is, yes,
That's all of them.
That's all of them.
Yeah,
Oh.
roar! Team Giant Bear.
Giant bear.
Potentially ruining my fun. All right, let's go with the Wardens of Cosmic Thunder. You said Fortitude save, correct?
Reflex.
Reflex, sorry. They're pretty, I mean, they're Starfinder monsters at a high CR.
They're Starfinder monsters, right? Like, if I get, like, 2 of them, I think that's a win.
And the DC is...
I don't know how to calculate this.
It probably tells us in here. That's Mystic. Mass
It's
Mystic.
probably, like,
Oh, that's
10 plus level plus con mod or something, which is
Half.
plus 20.
10 plus half level plus con.
Alright, so it's 25.
So 25. Okay. So the first one got a 36.
Oh,
Pardon me. Second one got a 27. The Warden of Runes is a little bit tougher than his companions. 27 though, he rolled very poopy. Kudos. I'm laughing at the name I gave this dragon. 26.
Oh,
And Karzug, the most likely to fail this, and the worst for me. Oh, they rolled very high though. They got a 33.
okay. Well,
So
it serves me right for trying to do something other than damage.
Yep. How
that
dare you do anything that has a save for baddies?
Yeah.
It could have been amazing though.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the right move, just the numbers. No, man, like,
Great move.
Just bear charging off across these floating platforms, landing dramatically, and then just exploding in a cascade of light to potentially blind his face.
Yeah.
It was beautiful and cinematic. It just they blinked real quick. Their optometrist was happy with them.
but it's not even that, right? Like, their saves look like average to below average. The game just decided to not succeed.
All right, Ava, what would you like to do?
Ava is going to fight tactically here. She just watched her bear run off, and teeth gritting intensifies. She's feeling real frustrated for some reason. Like, normally she's able to keep a cool head, but she's kind of mad TM right now. And she's going to play that out like this. She's going to look at Micah and say, Finn, Micah, whoever you are, I don't really care, but you are in our way. And where's the thing? Where's the thing?
Bad things happen when you get in her way.
You would know that if you were Finn.
Here we go. We're gonna try this. 26, 35, 25 to hit. Did I get bonuses from Jacinto? Do I have bonuses from Jacinto?
No song up yet.
Okay.
Were you targeting
Ben.
Yeah, I know. Were you EAC, correct?
EAC, yeah.
Okay, so the second one hits.
All right, for 51 sonic damage.
51 sonic damage. I gotta do math.
Sorry, not sorry.
I'm gonna cheat.
Singing onslaught, huh?
I mean, if it's for ER or if it's for energy reduction, damage reduction, I'm ignoring 5 of that.
Okay. Yeah, Micah appeared to resist some of that.
Not as much as they thought they would resist.
True. It's as though Karzug has studied you somewhat.
Turning the phrase on its head, you notice a little more of that goes through than you would.
Notice a little less, but then more goes through.
Yeah.
Lahan. Oh, wait. Those were ranged attacks, and he has 50% concealment.
Ah, Jesus, you're gonna make me look, aren't you? I'm almost certain I ignore concealment.
It's important to know.
God, there's so pronking much here to look through. Oh my God.
Well,
17 levels of
Leif
character.
looks for concealment.
Sure.
Lahan is going to fly 30 feet up.
How dare you?
She doesn't have that cool feat. That somehow slipped my notice when I was taking all the flying feats. Here we go. Here we go. 30 feet. And combat track. The boss, the dragon, and the root giant, if you would.
Sure. I will. Here, I'll just put a skull on them because they will die. You have
That'll
tracked.
do.
And eventually,
So that's 2 move actions, and I will pass to the big bad, I suppose.
Sure. Karzug has a bear in front of him.
And,
He does not appreciate the bear being in front of him. But what he's going to do is he's going to wait. He's going to delay until after Mousetrap. And Kudos. And Kudos is going to go after Mousetrap. They're juggling. Mousetrap is going to step here, provoke an attack of opportunity because they're going to, as they step, pull out a pistol and shoot Grar with it.
Kill him, Grar.
Alright.
Actually, step here.
A little bit of fear about this fight, guys. My last Green Giant fucked us up.
That was a two. That was a bad roll. I'm gonna use my.
Okay, I was gonna say that misses.
There you go.
That second
That's
one
more like
hits. Second one definitely hits, but 59 damage.
71 damage. I rerolled it.
Oh,
No, you're right. You're right.
Reroll the
And
to
yeah,
hit, not
and
the.
damage.
And that is like not anything typed. Okay, so minus 59. Ouch! And then they shoot you, or they try to. Let's find out. What? What are you? What? Syntax error.
Something is typed wrong.
Alright, it doesn't matter. I can roll a d20 and I can add the number myself. I rolled poop though. A 31 will miss your, I think,
Yes.
EAC with this gun. It's a weird gun.
Yes.
Kudos is going to step forward, I am sure. Did I give them... Let me see what I can see. What is there? Fly 200. Actually, they are not going to immediately leap to their boss's defense. There's other guards for that. They are going to fly here. And in a line straight north, right through right here, a line of electricity is belched forth. I need a reflex save
Figured you might say that.
from these folks here.
I'm 30 feet up.
Oh, you
This
are.
is a spell-like ability. Oh, yeah.
I
It's a
forgot
spell-like
that you
ability,
flew.
right?
It is a breath weapon. I
Or
will pull it.
supernatural.
It's supernatural.
Yeah, sure. All right. So Mass Mystical Aegis will count against this.
That's nice.
You get a +2 morale bonus to this. Reflex is still my worst save. Yep, and I rolled a nat 1.
Whoa! Ouch.
Luckily, there's no crit fails in this system.
That's not true.
That is totally crit fail conditions to spells is what that's what I was thinking.
Oh
Like in
yes,
Pathfinder 2.
but if you roll, but you can crit fail saves. On a 1, you automatically fail.
Yes.
So whether
No,
you
I
use it or
understand.
not.
Sorry. I wasn't arguing that my 10 had a chance of surviving. What I was saying was at least I'm not going to take
the
double
effects aren't going
damage.
to be worse. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
In
Is-
fact, because of Mass Mystical Aegis, this is halved.
That's good. And I rolled poop for the
Yeah.
breath weapon to come back.
Good.
Oh. That was 40 damage then. Yikes. I have 5 temporary hit points left, so my shield is almost gone.
Sure. It's now Karzog's turn for reals. Grar. You've used at least one of your reactions. I know you have
Yes.
Vanguard stuff.
I do.
And I'm not happy about that. I think
Get him.
3 times a day.
Get him.
3. Gosh. And you reach so far.
Get
So
that
far.
caster.
I can
No one
I
is
can reach
big.
everyone right now but the dragon.
What's your reach?
I don't know if you know.
25 feet?
Oh, 30 feet.
30 feet. Awesome.
Does he know this?
They have studied you. He's watched you. He knew enough to know that Ava favored sonic weaponry to arm Micah.
Okay.
And you have murdered so many of his giants.
I guess I wasn't expecting competence.
He's gonna move there, which is still way too close to you. Yep, way too close to you. He's trying though.
He's
And
fine.
gosh, you're just gonna destroy his spell casting, but he's gonna try for it. He's gonna try and cast a spell, which does provoke an attack of opportunity should you choose to use one of your reactions.
You know,
He does have good.
You know what? Let's see what he does. Oh, not that good though.
No,
45
not
against the
that
AC.
good. Darn it.
Hold on, do I get a crit out 19s?
But I do have a reaction. I
think I
do have a
do.
reaction.
No, I think that's a... I don't see that's a crit.
It's a 19. It's not a crit. A 46 is a
Oh,
I think I get a crit on something that gets me to the 19. That really is.
that's a. I know the one you're talking about. That's a Vanguard aspect, right? Where
Yes.
But I'm
It's
going
not-
to. I'm going to. Before you get all excited, I'm going to ruin your day because he's going to use a reaction.
Okay.
There's a spell called Temporal Flash.
Okay.
You shift position in your current timeline to avoid damage dealt by an attack. As a reaction, when you're hit by an attack, spell, or other ability that would deal damage to you, you can spend one resolve point to instantly teleport to any empty space you could reach with a single move action, avoiding the damage you would have taken. This movement does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
Jacinto would like to counteract that counteract.
Jesus Christ, guys.
I mean, now's the
listen.
time.
If he wants to play games, I'll play games. Usurp spell. So I use my reaction. And now somebody else better be ready to use their reaction on my reaction, please. Let's keep this chain going. You override the will of another spellcaster taking control of their spell. As a reaction, when you observe a spell being cast within range, which is 100 feet plus 10 feet per level, so, a long range. I can cast a spell. I attempt to dispel it. If I succeed, I determine the spell's parameters as if I had cast it. So I guess I can teleport somewhere if I
Into
do
the
this.
lava.
You do have to make a caster check.
Yes, 1000%. So D20 plus my caster level, which is 19
Yeah,
right now
11
because
this
I have 2 sources that boost it. This is versus 11 plus his caster level. What level spell is this, Jet?
This is a 5th level spell.
Okay, so 11
nothing.
plus his level plus 2.
Oh yeah.
11 plus his level. Okay, I've got it.
Plus 2. D20 plus my caster level, which is 19. There's not a great chance this works unless I roll. How's a 33?
You got it exactly.
Nice.
Exactly.
Into the lava.
Eat it!
So Jacinto gets to teleport, and Grar, do you have the thing where you crit on a 19?
Yep.
It's, if I may, I believe it's a crit. You get a crit effect.
No. I don't.
Okay, so you did hit for
I don't have it.
oh, absolutely
I thought
ludicrous
I had it-
70
yes.
points of damage, though.
I thought I thought I had it back when I thought we were level 18.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
You
well,
did do
I-
ludicrous damage.
I do.
How far can I teleport?
30 feet. Or your movement speed. Single
My
move
movement
action.
speed,
Single move
which
action.
is 30 feet. Okay. All right. This platform is way up high, so I can't go up there. I guess
Can you
Jacinto.
teleport him in midair above the lava, though?
I can't teleport him. I take over the spell as if I had cast it.
Oh.
And this sounds like a self range spell, right,
It is.
Jet?
It is personal
Yeah,
and
so-
instantaneous.
Yeah, so I'm now casting this personal spell on myself. So
Okay.
Did you get a free
Yes.
action? Not nothing.
Say it
Quick
again,
question.
But you do get a free move action. Still pretty good.
That's true.
Not nothing.
Only cost me a 4th level spell slot. Yes, quick question, Jet.
Never mind, I answered my own question. You're good. Keep doing your thing.
No? Okay. I guess I will. I'm
Is
going to
this-
teleport next to Ava because that's a pretty safe place to be. And in a way, it feels good to be wasting the potential of this spell because I wasted his potential spell.
And does that mean he
All right.
takes damage?
He did.
Said-
He did take
Aha!
70 points of damage because he didn't go anywhere. He ran over here. Grar swiped at him, and he like smirked sort of stupidly at Grar, and he started to sort of sparkle with like gold energies, and then nothing happened, and then Jacinto just went bloop 10 feet forward, and then he got clawed.
Well, he moved and then he started casting something. So that spell that he was casting is interrupted.
Yes, that's the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So the order of operations was he moved, he cast a spell, Grar attacked and hit him as he cast that spell. He then cast a second spell as a reaction,
Man.
which would have nullified the hit. However, then I cast a third spell as a reaction.
it was
Magic
it,
Gathering level
it was he ran, and Grar threatens 30 feet. That's what triggered the
No.
attack of opportunity.
No, Grar waited until he went to cast a spell.
Did you? No, I
Yes.
just thought I moved
Yeah.
the token.
Oh.
Maybe.
Can
that's
hold on, do I have 2 separate attacks of opportunity here? Because the first one for moving through a threatened square, and the second one for casting a spell.
You do, but I swear Jet said he's not going to get far. Here's what I remember.
I
You
have
said
lost it in the
he's
Magic
not
the
gonna get far
Gathering
enough
thing.
away.
Yeah.
No, well, I remember. You said he's moving, but it's not going to be enough. All right, he begins to cast the spell. Then
Yep, that's
Conrad
what it-
said, "All right,
Yeah, that's what I remember too.
I punch him."
We can
Sure.
rewind.
Yes.
Thank you
so-
for reminding me. I am going to mark off that spell slot because that got wasted. Because it did get
Exactly.
interrupted.
Very rude, Vanguard. Very rude, Mystic. Speaking of rude, Mystic, Jacinto, as a free action, flips him off with the Aeon gauge.
Sure. And as you do so, it falls to your turn because Karzog has nothing.
Oh, beautiful. All right, so now Jacinto. Oh man, I was so absorbed in that I wasn't planning my turn. Jacinto is going to. I have so many spells. He's gonna hop on Artanya's back as a move action. Oh, you know what? Could I have teleported onto Artanya's back? Because that would be pretty dope.
If you wanted to
And
just
that
shift
was
onto
within 13 feet.
yeah, if you wanted to just shift onto Artanya's back instead, that's fine.
Yes, I use this very powerful spell to mount up, and then Artanya and Jacinto are going to fly here over the around and over the little sun below the platform here. And they land on the platform. And then that is move action for Artanya. Well, how high up is that? I should neglect. elevation.
I believe I said that this level here was like 25-ish feet. They didn't give me the specifics for that. They were like, this specifically here is 100 feet. This specifically over here is 150
Okay.
feet. And then they didn't tell me about the right side of the map. But there's stairs there.
Well,
There's
this-
obviously stairs there.
This staircase is, yes, this staircase is 20 feet long. You want to say it goes 10 feet up, and this one's another 5?
Sure, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm not
So
trying to make
Artanya
it
will then
super
spend
hard.
both of- I know, but I don't want to feel like I'm cheating. Artanya will use both of his actions this turn flying, and Jacinto will, 1, activate the Song of the Spheres as a move action, spending 2 resolve points. 1 to activate it, so it's going to last for 6 rounds. And that'll mean a bunch of stuff. And 2, the second resolve point is for haste. I think that's useful, maybe? Does anybody care about haste?
I already give myself haste.
I care about haste, I think.
All right. Ava can have haste, and Lahan can have haste, and you know what? Artania has haste. And I cast that beforehand, so that would let Artania get there in one action, because Artania doesn't have an enhancement bonus. So he flies 70 feet now. So we just zip over here, and then Jacinto is going to send out a powerful mental command to all of these giants, reinforced with a weirdly magically amplifying voice that says, "Drop!" And he is casting Greater Command.
On which giants?
Everyone. So, Greater Command is like Command, except it is up to 1 creature per level. Oh, no, no more. Two of which can be more than 30 feet apart. Son of a nutcracker. All right. So.
That's basically Karzog and the 3 giants. I'm pretty sure, unless this giant and Karzog are too far apart. He's 35 feet, so you either get the giants up top or Karzog and the giant down low.
Yeah, it says no 2 of which can be more than 30 feet apart.
Hold on. All right.
Yeah.
Tom, I'm gonna give you some BS, but tell me if you're going to buy it. You can say you can cast it at me, and I will hit everything. You'll just have to do a command that's not going to apply to me.
What?
You cast at me. I'm 30
cast
feet away.
command on you.
Uh-huh.
And then, but I mean, you're just gonna attack them anyway.
No, he's saying target him with the spell because he can bridge the gap so you can hit the entire right half of the room.
Oh my god, you're right. No, I'm sorry. Because it says no 2 of which can be more than 30 feet apart. So if I
okay.
giant at the top and that giant at the bottom are more than 30 feet apart. So yes, that is an excellent suggestion though, using you as a conduit. And I love that. But I'm not gonna do that. Yeah. So instead, Jacinto will cast he's gonna cast Weight of Ages on Karzog.
Oh man, there's a lot of ages on that man.
There are a lot of ages. They say, your soul ages a year for every penny you steal or something. Up to 1 living creature per level. No, this is the same as Mass Command. So how about Karzog and the Giant? Because...
Oh, hold on. This says 30 feet apart. Oh, so close.
Yeah, no, exactly. Karzog and the Giant can both make me a... What save? Fortitude save.
It may surprise you, but Karzog is not exactly fortitudinous, so this is actually a difficult save for me. I did roll well, though.
You jerk.
I rolled a natural 18. I got a 28.
Okay, I know what I'm doing next round then. So it takes
the warden, though, does need to make their save.
Please do. Or don't, as it were.
Yep.
They got a 28 as well. But they are significantly beefier.
Ooey. So they both take 25 damage and are not encumbered. And that we will call a good turn. Man, I wish I had all my spell slots.
Hey, my 2 giants on the wings get to act now. Yeah.
If not, they should probably just go home.
No. The giant to the north, Kerplunk, is going to full attack Jacinto, because Jacinto just cast a spell on his lord. Does a 27 hit your KAC?
No.
Does a 33 hit your KAC?
It does.
Okay. 40 points of piercing damage as an air, as what is effectively a spear attempts to pierce into you.
All right. Well, I spend my reaction to not fall off of my mount.
Sure. The giant to the south
Is that
Actually, I'm not going to spend my reaction. Jacinto's going to fall off.
is that
That is-
archaic?
It is.
I mean, oh,
This specific bow is not archaic. I checked its properties.
okay. But you said it is, but then it's not. So,
It's not archaic. It's force analog quick
Oh.
reload.
okay, cool. All right. Good checking, Leif. Good looking out.
Yeah, I was looking for just unusual weapons, and I didn't want to pick something that's actually archaic. So
Sure.
that was the one to the north. The one to the south is going to step in front of its boss, provoking another attack of opportunity because Grar has so many reactions.
Oh. I do.
Only so many per day, though.
3. Well, yeah. But I mean, what am I saving it for? It's not this fight.
The boss.
The boss already won.
Right, but he's gonna go
31
again.
against.
He's going to get another turn. Okay, he's
Yes.
doing it.
Yeah, he did it, and he rolled a 31, which is not quite enough to hit. So that's good. Because these, I didn't give these giants melee weapons. He's gonna try and shoot Grar with a bow.
Oh, I'm sorry. I read this wrong. I can take an additional reaction, but I can use this 3 times a day. So I only have 2 reactions because I already used both.
Okay. And this guy is gonna try and shoot the bear. A 30 will super duper miss though. I rolled poops there, but he steps forward, pushing his boss behind him with his right leg, just gently nudging him back, being like, "Get out of here, you idiot!" But that's in his head, not out loud. And it's Micah's turn. Micah is hovering 45 feet in the air, has a debris cloud of golden coins around him. He further attunes. That's round 2. And he flies forward 20 feet. And then he folds his wings. And he falls 45 feet. He's going to take 4d6 damage. Let me pull up the exact specifics. This is a feat that I've never used before.
Ed, did you just build this character so you could use this cool feat?
No, I just knew that the feat existed in the back of my head. I'm like, where can I spend these feats? Okay, so I'm going to roll 4d6. So he would take 14. It is reduced by an amount. And then... So he moved. He fell. Which, falling in Starfinder is an action of some sort, correct? I can't
I believe it's a
remember.
free action.
Free?
It's a
Okay.
It's swift.
Okay. Well, and then the final action will be to lash out at Ava with his coin blade. I'm gonna guess a 31 misses Ava's KAC though.
It sure will.
Sure. Matt, that's Micah's turn. Not anything impressive other than the superhero landing. Grar, you got giants all up on you, and your prey seems to be skedaddling slightly.
Well, he hasn't skedaddling is present tense, not past tense. So skedaddling means he can still do a full attack. Our actual target, guys, please kill the freaking boss, please. Thank you. So we got 36 and 31 against EAC.
That is a miss and a miss.
Oh no. Who's that? Oh yeah, can I do the Song of the Spears thing? I keep forgetting that I have this.
The Song of the
doesn't-
Spheres increases your hit by 1, correct?
Yes.
Which is already factored in. It looks like a morale bonus is already on there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
If we had a +1, I would say the first attack could hit.
Oh, I bet we have a +1 kicking around somewhere. Oh, this one's very dusty. From 2 months ago, Torek gave us something. However, we also have a +1 from Torek from last month, and a reroll from Torek. Are any of those good, Jet? Or are
Yeah,
they
that's
too,
fine.
are they too stale?
We might as well use them. Let's burn them.
All right. Smoke them if you got them. From 2 months ago, Torek said, by the way, that is one dapper spider. Very inspiring. Don't remember what that was from. Probably Artania, the goodest, most dangerous spider boy.
It was after you defeated Glorifax when the monocle landed on Artania's face.
Perfect. Ow, good old Jet.
Yeah.
Glorifax stands out in my memory.
I wonder
had
why
fun.
that is.
I had fun with Glorifax. But so the first attack does hit for 60 points of damage. Ow! Man, the bear's just going to eat the wizard, guys. This is going to be a very
Bear's gonna eat the
anticlimactic
wizard.
fight.
We told you what was gonna happen.
This is what bears do.
I tried. I have boss. I added a mini boss. I have a dragon. There's giants. I don't know what you expect me to do. Ava, do murder.
Get eaten.
Oh boy. I know what Grar wants me to do. I'm afraid I can't, in good conscience, leave our back line to this though. So,
You are the back line.
excuse me. Ava is not the back line. I'm gonna need a second here.
Ava flies up and starts stabbing Grar.
Dora thinks everyone behind him is the back line.
Jeez. No, Ava is going to look at Finn and just Micah, and just kind of smile.
Uh-oh.
Wrong move. And she's going to put a hand on his shoulder, flip herself up and over him, and begin choking him out.
Oh no.
40 to hit his KAC.
Just flat KAC?
Yep.
That hits.
Alrighty. He is being throttled. He cannot speak. He is grappled. He cannot move. And he will take 43 sonic damage.
And it's 43 sonic. You
Yes.
penetrate some energy resistance.
Ignore 5 energy resistance.
Okay, so... Oh, wait, no. Give that back to Ava. I clicked on the wrong token.
So
you strangle yourself on accident. Ava's like falling to the ground. Oh, God.
Ava hurt herself in confusion. So that was effectively just,
Ava sea turtled herself.
yeah.
That's all you got, right?
I don't know what I can use a move action for while I'm grappling someone, so we'll just go ahead and... I haven't taken any damage. Yeah, okay, we'll just throw that one in the trash for now.
Okay. Lahan.
Oh god,
you-
Harald, I forgot you were still here.
I'm not gone.
Hurrah. Thank you. It's been so long. I don't remember what her own voice sounds like.
Something like that.
Close enough, yeah.
Lahan flies up 20 more feet, so a total of 50. Or, yeah, I'll be 50
Remember,
feet
you're
up.
hastened, so you have a 30-foot enhancement bonus to all
Right,
of your
so I'm
speed.
at 90. So I'm going 20 feet further up, but this is 40 on my speed, and 50 to get here. So now I'm back on the floor up here. This is 50 feet up, correct?
Yeah.
Or
Sort
did
of.
you say the platform was 50 feet?
Actually, no, because of that. Yeah, there's staircase
Am I
going.
further up or further down?
I would say.
I-
This map is dumb. They only gave me 2 measurements when they should have given me a crap load more. I'd say that that walkway is probably slightly lower than the balcony.
Based on the shadows.
If this is lower than the balcony, let's say I'm like 10 feet up.
Well, I think I said
space?
that this platform here, this part here, which that is directly connected to, is like 25 feet up.
Okay. So I'm 25 feet up. Got it. Wait.
So those are just some really, really steep stairs right over here.
Those are immensely steep stairs, and that's
It's a
why
ladder.
we're not walking on them. Heck that noise. Alright, so I'm 25 feet up from here. Very good. I take a shot at the boss. I believe he's in my second range increment here.
Stop shooting him.
He is indeed. He's 100 feet away. And
Don't hurt him.
because I am above him, and he's all the way over there, we are going to ignore cover. With this. Do. Straight or bird's eye view? Bird's eye view. This one. He's at least 10 feet
Wow.
below me. Yeah. I can't fly upwards as fast, but I can ignore cover, which is great. We'll take a shot with his vortex rifle. So it's gonna be a -2. This is the second range increment. So it's only a 28 to hit EAC.
That will, if
He's
I...
a caster though.
He is a caster, but he's a...
Oh, I don't have my Song of the Spheres on, so that's 29.
Ooh.
Peek behind the curtain. He's a level 20 caster
Okay.
with near unlimited wealth.
Okay.
That is a miss.
Rude. Alright. Well, can't win them all. There's only a 4 on the dice.
It was only a 4 on the dice. If you're hitting at the end boss on a 4 on the dice, something is
something-
broken.
Something is probably broken. I will pass my turn to that rune giant.
Mousetrap is angered by this hairy foe in front of him, and it's gonna provoke another attack of opportunity. He's going to try and shoot the bear. Is what he's going to try and do. So feel free to attack if you'd like.
Oh, believe me, I feel quite great.
I love the idea that Gror has just saved up all of his extra energy and extra speed for this fight.
He's burning
And
his
my
winter
rolls are
fat.
not great.
He's real plump right now because he's been storing all of his energy and he's burning the calories now.
So
30
it's like
versus
fat gum from my.
yeah.
Fat Bear competition runner-up. Curse you, lovers.
That 30 will miss EAC though, barely.
Okay. 4 on the dice once again. It's fine.
But I got to make a bear pun. I was excited about that. And I'm going to make an attack with
very
this
bad.
weird gun,
Proud of you.
and I rolled a natural 1. Never gonna
Can't wait
get
to
to
see
do
what
the
that
cool
gun
thing.
maybe does today.
I mean, I would love for you to see what the gun does.
I know, because you're gonna see what it does on me.
Yeah.
I mean, I still have to hit you is the thing, but you were the logical target for what the gun is designed for. And
Come to think of it, Conrad, this is a fun reversal of our roles in our Attack of the Swarm game, isn't it? You were the squishy backline mystic,
Yep.
and I was the tank.
Yep.
nope.
I did a whole bunch of skill checks.
Oh God, what is
You were very
going
good.
on?
Oh, that's a fast dragon.
Well, it is flying, but my problem was the token just started doing weird things on me.
Well, I didn't mute Glorifax this time. He's trying to tell me anything about that dragon.
He's like a lesser dragon. He doesn't know how to accessorize properly. this dragon will fly over and will make a single attack in the form of, I believe, a bite. As it snaps out at you. It's got a grill. Diamond encrusted grill.
Rude.
Yeah, he really doesn't know how to accessorize. Glorfax is right.
Oh god.
Reaction, I say, Glorfax is right about you. Your accessories are terrible.
You say that as this dragon rolls a natural 20.
That's a what?
No, that was the attack from the giant. That was there.
That one was the pistol from the giant. I used Hero Lab traditionally for rolling, and Hero Lab wasn't cooperating with the pistol. It was cooperating with the dragon's bite. I got a natural 20 on a dragon's bite.
Ow.
Hate that.
For
That typically,
130 points of damage.
Bye, friends.
That's no good.
Does the Aegis protect against this at all?
No, not from a bite.
Okay,
No.
I'm just grasping at straws. I heard something about temporary
Very-
hit points.
Very mundane. A bite. Mundane but effective. But hey, now Lahan gets to actually benefit from fast healing hit points. How rare
That's good.
does that happen, huh? Huh?
Very, very rarely.
It is Karzog's turn now. Everyone's scattered. Ah! Karzog is going to... I need to do a quick measure. Dang it. Okay. Well, he's gonna run. There. Which I think... Nope. He'll run one more step further. There we go.
Gets out the measuring tool.
Yep. And then he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a gold coin and he flicks it at Jacinto.
Do I get an attack of opportunity? Because no, he made it
Yeah,
out.
you would, but the attack would provoke off of the movement. But you did attack our giant friend just a moment ago. So actually, do you have any extra ones remaining?
Yeah, no, I've got one right now, then one later. So maybe I'm gonna knock him down. We'll see. No, I'm not. Man, it's alright.
Okay. So he flicks this coin at Jacinto. You are prone. I believe you get a bonus to your armor class from a ranged attack.
I do, actually.
That's
That's what I was going to
+4?
ask. Yes. +4. Probably going to be very important. Might not matter, though. Let's see.
Well, I rolled a natural 1. So the coin sails wildly by you.
Uh-huh.
I crit hit on the one roll, and then I crit miss on 2 more.
Feast or famine.
Crit miss, crit
Jacinto
hit,
is going
crit
to
miss.
call out to Karzog. Ha! Star Lord of Greed.
Yeah, I'm the best. You're dumb. Look, your friend's getting eaten by a dragon. It's my dragon. My dragon's the best dragon. It's the bigliest.
Yeah, I hope you remember that after we kill you. And Jacinto is going to take down one round of Song of the Spears. 5. All right, now Jacinto is going to read a feat that he has. Now. Yeah. All right. Jacinto will stay where he is. He can see Karzog, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Right, because Karzog flicked a coin at him, so he can obviously see Jacinto. Yeah, I'm gonna stay true to what I said. Jacinto is going to really try and Ghost of Christmas Past this guy. He's gonna try to pull up these back memories of Karzog just rising to power and stuff, and really make him feel bad about it. Casting once again, Weight of Ages. I would like a Fortitude save.
Okay, one
Bad
second.
damn. 10d8, and I rolled 39.
What level is that spell? 5th level. Okay,
5th level.
5th level. I'm going to spend a reaction. I'm going to activate my spell reflector.
Oh, that's rude.
It
That
does
is
not
rude.
affect spells that include an area or
This-
blah, blah,
I guess this isn't an area. This is just targets.
only those that target you.
That's it.
The spell is reflected back on its caster as if the caster had been the target. And it is a Mark
Huh.
2, so it can affect spells of 6th level or lower.
Wow. And that just happens, huh?
Yeah,
All right.
he
you
gets
know
to do
what?
it once per day, so it's done for the
I
day.
can't say that I haven't pulled such forcefully before. So it gets reflected back on me. Guess I have no recourse except for to make a Fortitude save. Man, DC 26, huh? What jerk would ask for a DC 26? All right. Regrettably, I fail my own will save, or my own Fortitude save. Taste my own medicine. Jacinto is now going to take 39 points of damage.
And be encumbered.
Yep, which generally isn't too bad. Encumbered. Why can't I click the button encumbered? Why is that the one button on this stupid sheet that won't work? That is
Do you
so
want it to
dumb.
work?
Oh my god, I can click fatigued. I can click dying. I can click fascinated. I can't click encumbered. All right.
Here's
Anyway,
a condition goblin, if you would...
I know what it does. I want my sheet to know what it does.
Okay.
It's much work.
All right. Then, oh my god. Roll20 doesn't like the fact that I clicked a few conditions on and off on my sheet. Though.
Oh,
My
no.
goodness gracious.
The sheet
now
just has to make it this session.
it's just frozen. Everything's frozen.
Oh no.
Jet, can you go into Artania and have him fire at not Finn, at Micah? And by fire I mean wing vibration.
Yes, I assumed that was single attack, full attack.
Single, please.
Okay. A 26 to hit EAC, I believe.
Yes.
Will miss.
All right. Well, that's my turn.
A 5 on the die just doesn't quite do it.
I'm gonna refresh. Yeah, I think I should fish for crits with Artania more.
It is Kerplunk's turn. The giant that so recently shot Jacinto is going to turn his ire upon this bear because this bear is so terrifying. It is so scary. I mean, bears in general are scary, but this one especially. 33 and 38 versus KAC.
Nah, not even gonna look that up.
I know. I'm pretty sure you're at like what 42 or something.
43.
Yeah, you're disgusting.
I mean, I built my characters to do one thing.
I
which is
know.
eat mages.
I know. I just want to say you're disgusting. I don't mean anything bad by it.
I don't see how you can not mean anything bad by it.
Because there's no
Yeah.
weight behind it. You know,
Okay.
it's like I'm not really upset.
Okay.
I just want to be
Okay.
dramatic. This giant in front of you is going to try and kick the bear a couple times because he doesn't have a melee weapon. But I just rolled awful, just awful, both times. These giants are Micah's turn. Micah is choking to death as much as a Borai can. I think Borai still breathe.
I think so.
Unfortunately, they still breathe. He's in a grapple. The only way to survive is to stab something to death. I'm pretty sure. So,
Yes. It is done.
here goes the solar weapon with a Solarian onslaught. I'm sure that's a miss. Ooh. Okay, so a 32, I'm sure we'll miss. A 34, I'm sure we'll miss. But a natural 20, I'm sure we'll hit.
Leif, I think you're talking to yourself.
We cannot hear you, bud.
Leif, you're talking to yourself.
I see. Okay. I was just gonna ask if the negatives for being grappled were already in.
Oh, I forgot to apply the natural 20. I forgot to apply the penalties, but the natural 20 is a natural 20.
Yeah.
But the 30.
Does it roll above a 38 as a natural 20?
I need to look up the. Where are my conditions at? Grappled is what, -2?
I think so.
It would hit a 38 exactly if that's the case.
Okay.
I'm double
Then
checking
it is-
right now.
Then it is still a crit. And I will just use my reaction to spend 2 of my points to turn it into a normal hit.
Okay.
She takes the blow with her helmet.
She headbutts this golden coin sword,
Yes.
as you do, for a total of 71 points of damage.
Is that the non-crit damage?
Yeah.
Dang. 71, huh?
Yep. You're fighting capitalism. They have money.
Yeah. No, yeah, I get that. Fighting capitalism.
And solar crystals do things.
Root.
Yes. But that was the onslaught.
What kind of damage was it?
It's just slashing.
Okay.
Yeah. And that is the. They are fully graviton attuned now. And it's Grar's turn.
Alright, so Grar has an ability at level 50 called Uncanny Speed, which just permanently hastes him. So he's going to use this Uncanny Speed to sidle up right next to the guy he's been having an audible wizard duel with, and then full attack him.
Okay, so you did move.
I did move
So that would provoke an attack of opportunity.
from the people with ranged weapons.
Well, the giant was just kicking you because he has unarmed attacks.
Okay, that's fine. Go. Do your worst, right?
Yeah, I mean it's probably gonna come to nothing, but I have to try, Conrad.
Just do your worst, try it. He's gonna crit. That's what I have attempted to.
I rolled a
initially.
natural 19, so 44 versus KAC.
Oh my, that hits by 1.
So 56 points of bludgeoning damage as he kicks you in the ribs.
So he's going to use a bunch of Vanguard DS to
Mitigate that.
say that is going to be 28. Attack. Anyway, on to full attacking the boss.
Yep.
You know what? That was very mild punishment for jumping thing, but that's really what I deserve. Let's see if one of these will hit.
29.
I
will
assume
miss.
it's a miss in the head.
Yep, correct. 77 points of damage. And I've already used my reaction. So I can't just temporal flash away.
I'm not gonna feel bad for you, guy.
I know. I don't. That was me talking to myself.
I know. It's
I don't expect
this
any
is
sympathy.
Grar breaking the fourth wall. To say
okay.
I have no sympathy for this guy. He has
Ah.
expressed zero behaviors that are sympathetic.
She Grarpool is talking to me.
Okay.
Ava, we're choking Finn to death, and he's stabbing you.
And she's actually gonna kind of like lean in and whisper in his ear and say, like I said, you're just in my way. And then she's gonna springboard off of him, charge the 60 feet over to Karzog, and flank with her flanking buddy. I've heard you speak enough. Let's silence you. 40 to hit the big bad boss with flanking.
You do hit.
Awesome.
You don't do quite as much damage as you thought you would, but you do a lot.
Again, ignoring 5 of his energy resistance.
I thank you for reminding me. I did remember. I factored it in, but thank you, because I can forget.
I forget too, so I just kind of make sure it's out there. And then yes, he is grappled and silenced.
All right. Lahan, you have a dragon that just bit you, and it's real close.
Yes, I don't like it one bit. I use a standard action to activate my light rep inlay, which is not a move nor a spell. I'm invisible. And then I will move to this middle platform. Here? Maybe even a bit closer. That was 35 feet of my movement. Oh, look at that card, because it's exactly 60 feet away. That's my turn. I pass to the Rune Giant. Make myself invisible.
Mousetrap has been having little luck with this bear. And you're close enough. Lahan?
I'm invisible.
Oh, you're invisible. I forgot about that. Man, this bear is just... This giant's gonna run over.
Well,
And
I'm
with it-
invisible. That's how you have to deal with the bear.
Yep, this giant's gonna run over. And with its offhand, it's going to try and punch the bear.
Bear's gonna take an AO before he does that.
Sure.
I was so-
How many more of those do you have?
No, I didn't. I only used. This is my first one this turn.
Well, I think it's a per day thing, isn't it? Isn't it like 2 extras or 3 extras per day?
I get an extra reaction 3 times a day. I've used 2 of these extra reactions. However, this guy is using my first reaction because I just went.
There's just so many reactions to keep track of. I'm sorry.
I know. I don't blame you.
So 41 definitely hits. 66 points of damage. Man, this guy is just sponging up your claws.
Yes.
As he should be. That's his job. Is he's supposed to absorb damage. And he's gonna try and
100 hit points. Yeah.
he's gonna try and punch you. Probably. Well, I think he has a 40 to hit KAC.
No.
That's what he has. Kudos, the dragon.
What, he doesn't like it when I disappear?
No, I'm just double
I don't.
checking.
I'm the closest.
I'm sorry.
It does have
It's
blind
okay.
sense, not blind sight. So technically it could follow you. But I believe you would be concealed.
Still has concealment, yeah.
So you haven't done that much though. So I think the dragon has so much flight speed. It's going to its flight speed is so much. It's going to fly all the way around and land there, so it doesn't just like fall into the sun if it doesn't move next turn. That movement is through the 30 feet you threaten, Grar, if you want to swing at the dragon.
Nah.
Oh, and it's been 2 turns. I forgot to count down the breath weapon. It's not active yet, but I do need to count it down. And it's going to try and bite you. Has anything really tried to bite Grar? It's mostly been shooting and stabbings.
It's true. Go ahead, give. That's really what my hidden weak is.
43 versus KAC.
Oh no, that's exactly what you needed to roll.
66 piercing damage as the dragon chews on your butt.
Another freaking entropy point spent. You should be gonna make you do that in public. It's gonna be 38 damage, which is going to be at 172 tops.
Oh god. Kudos is done. Karzog's turn. Karzog, believe it or not a big melee person. Just not.
Shocked. I'm shocked.
What is the roll to escape a grapple in Starfinder, Tom? I feel like you know this.
Yeah, but you see, this is my only Starfinder game these days. It is something absurdly ridiculous, like 10 plus 19. No, they're KAC plus 13 or something. You have to beat with an acrobatics check or an unarmed grapple check, or like a grapple check. We're gonna find out together. Escape. Attempting to escape from a grapple is a standard action. Escape. All right. 10 plus the grappler's kinetic armor class. 10 plus the grappler's kinetic armor class. Who thought of this?
And it's a melee attack? It's a melee attack?
Acrobatics to escape. The melee thing was my bad. That was a carryover from PF2.
So neither of those are a viable option.
I was going to say you're looking for an athletics check of 48.
Yeah, if it's athletics, I'm swinging with a +2.
It's acrobatics.
Acrobatics, I'm swinging with a +5.
Guy should have gone to the gym.
The last thing he hears is Ava chokes him to death. You shouldn't have skipped leg day.
I might have an option out of this. I might have an option.
I mean, he is a space wizard. I bet he has some sort of teleport up his sleeve.
I have a move action. I can spend a resolve point to teleport 30 feet. I have to have line of sight. It doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity. And it's not a spell. It's just a class feature. Supernatural ability. Would that be stopped by the grapple?
Let me check the grapple condition. Grappled.
Remember, he's not just grappled. Throttled.
Oh. Say that again, Lee.
He's not just grappled, he's throttled.
Throttled. Okay, is this a verbal thing, Jet?
It does not say anything like that. It just says flash teleport, supernatural. It's a paradigm shift.
You can't take, so you are restrained by a blah, 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 you can't move, and you take a -2 penalty to your armor class attack rolls, blah, blah, blah. In addition, you can't take actions that require 2 hands. You can't make attacks of opportunity. You can't use stealth to hide. So it doesn't sound like, it sounds like this would be fine.
Okay, I am going to spend a resolve point and teleport out of this garrote. I'm so weak. It's not like Ava can't just fly across the platform and...
Yeah, she's just gonna do it again.
I know, but at least she has to move to... I don't know, she can do less horrible things. Flash teleports. He disappears into a pile of magic coins and then appears over here as the coins reassemble. It's Asinto's turn.
It is my turn. And on my turn, this down ticks one more time. We have 4 rounds left of the Super Song of the Spheres, the Symphony of the Spheres, you might say, rising to a crescendo at this point. Generally, that's the action that one would describe crescendos with, to be fair. Jacinto, man, I really, really want to hit this guy with Weight of Ages because I think it would be great.
It would be really good. He does have ages.
He does have lots of ages, I bet. I mean, he's been around for a long, long time. I'm gonna. Oh, and you know what?
One of them pre-gap folks.
Actually, there's a lot of these Pronkers surrounding what's his name right now. So, or they were before he teleported away, but still. Yeah, I can get 3 of them. So, will they all fail? Probably not, but Jacinto will stagger to his feet, and he is going to... you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. He's going to stay on the ground and cast Weight of Ages on the giant. Remember, it has to be a number of targets, no 2 of which are further than 30 feet apart. So it's not from the center. Weight of Ages. Even worse damage this time. I'm casting it on the dragon, the giant, and Karzog.
Okay.
Terrible damage roll. Nothing above a 6. I'm 10d8.
So the giant fortitude save. Let's roll. I definitely made the save. I have a total of 35. It is a giant.
Yeah. Similarly, I expect the dragon to do very well at this.
Yeah. The dragon fails.
Yeah, that's why I said that, Jet. That's why I said that. To try and get it to fail. Oh, boy.
Wow.
So the dragon will take 32 damage and is encumbered for 19 minutes.
So the rest of its life.
One can
It can surrender.
It
That's
could.
an option.
It could. But traditionally, at the RPG table, that would be the rest of its life. Traditionally.
All right, Jen, make my night. This is my last 5th level spell slot. Tell me the results.
I rolled real well. I got a natural 20.
Natural 20, my butt.
Which is a total of 30.
Yeah. All right. Fine.
But you did it to a dragon. Dragons have ages.
Yeah, but dragons aren't too bad. The giant and Karzog will each take 16 damage. Half damage.
Okay. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. So the giant takes 16. 16. The dragon. The full 32. And Karzog crumples to the ground. Jacinto.
Oh!
You
Nice.
snuff him out
right.
with the Weight of Ages.
Great spell.
Little
Love that
anticlimactic. You got all the minions on the field and you just murdered the wizard. Which is good tactics.
Well, the wizard is...
Sound tactics.
He is the focus. Yeah, no, I regret absolutely nothing. Jacinto, just cries out, "Let the ages bear down on you!" And, he, withers a little bit, and I guess it's enough.
Yeah.
What do the rest of the bads do? Do they want to use a free action?
You all
to surrender?
yeah. Jacinto will stand up and dust himself off and say, "You all can feel free to surrender whenever you want now."
Oh,
Uh-oh. We lost somebody.
Conrad.
Okay, we lost Conrad.
Lost to Conrad.
I
No.
musked it. I blame Musknet. Poke it back.
Thank you.
Sorry, just give me a second to think. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. No, no.
But I'm
Yeah, so Karzog...
They're surrendered.
Yeah, Karzog crumbles, and as he's crumbling, he's like, "No!" Wow, that was real weird.
No.
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 No, I'm the best. No, I can't. No. And he's just like being real dramatic, and I think he's stumbling around, and in his drama, he doesn't just crumple to the ground and like fade away to nothing. I think he falls off the edge and into the sun.
Nice.
just because it feels right to me. And then Jacinto says that, and like dramatically as he says that, there's just this brief flash as the body hits and it's incinerated, and then you're just dramatically lit with like the light derived from the combustion of their boss. I think the giants are super cowed. I think what's gonna happen with the dragon is it's probably gonna try and peace out. It's gonna just fly up.
Good riddance.
Okay.
And
even though it's encumbered.
it's gonna fly up real slow.
It's
by
only,
real slow,
it's
I
only
mean-
10 slower.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's only gonna be able to fly up at 100, so 90 feet vertically every turn
Only.
on a move action. So double move. And I think as he combusts, I think Micah starts breaking down into coins and that just kind of roll off of the edge and into the star below. And as that light starts to dim, I think there is a golden energy from where Karzug fell into the sun, and it streams into that sort of Stargate style portal, and it starts glowing with greater and greater and greater intensity, and eventually it sort of snaps into a full-fledged portal.
Oh. What does that do?
It's back to the throne room where you fought the dulcet-toned damsel.
Ah. Sento sort of like warily approaches it. Seems like it takes us back to the throne room. Cursory, read the aura, mysticism check, etc.
You, on the other side of the portal, you see Jonas, Jet, and Phyllis Collins, and they've got like a sack, and they've just stuffed it full of random crap. And they're just like leaving.
Well,
Oh, don't let them stop you.
shall we?
Sure. I mean, is there anything on on Karzog's throne that we would want? Probably not.
I mean, the
But-
throne itself is made of insanely precious materials, but so too is the entire pinnacle of avarice.
We put the throne in our bag.
Turn it-
We chop it in half first.
Gar
We
will
do
take
that.
a dump on the throne.
No! We chopped it
Too
down
late.
and put it in the bag already.
Too
I said
late.
it first. I spoke first.
Too late. Too
Gar
late.
takes a dump on the half that you're leaving behind.
Fine.
Fine. Now we're both dissatisfied. Are you happy now?
Well, that was gross, Grar. Let's get out of here.
All right.
Kind of laughs.
Everyone all right?
And
That was,
I
that was easy.
think the portal,
Better.
as it flares to life, and as you're watching it, and as you're having this discussion, the portal, like, the other platforms start to crumble and shake. And I'm not going to make you roll anything. It's just going to be like time for a dramatic exit after you steal half of a throne. Yeah, I didn't get him into a position, the exact position I wanted. I made one calculated error. I was going to have him try and get to the what is referred to as the rune well, which is the portal back, and I was going to have him do a magical girl transformation, and it was going to be glorious, but it didn't happen.
You underestimated our ability to murder.
I underestimated a bear mauling a level 20 witch warper.
You and your magical
Everyone.
girl transformation.
It's fine. He would have absorbed a whole bunch of precious metals, gotten some armor, started draining the solar system's star.
Well,
the
that
Star
would make
Lord.
me even more glad that we murdered him.
Yeah, you murdered him before he could do some real cool stuff, and that's fine. You get out, and I think we can sort of kind of do a wrap up a little bit. I don't think we need to do any, like, you don't need to go out and murder more people. We don't need to roll dice for that. Like, you get out, you have these 3 giants. I don't think they're intending to serve you, but if you want, you can browbeat them into joining the Black Arrows, or they're just going to run away. And I think that's going to be sort of the general consensus of most of Zinjalast. Either they're going to the people that aren't quite
the new home of the extended Black Arrows army, you say.
Yeah, either a lot of people are going to just scatter back to their sort of tribes, the giants, because they came from all over the outsystem areas. Or some of them might stay because they found something new and interesting here, and they're not absolutely awful. If you don't chase them away, they'll stay and they'll continue trying to rebuild. So I'm going to take a step back. What do the 4 of you want to happen after you've killed this great evil that had I not teleported the wrong direction, the system's star would have been permanently damaged.
Well, thank goodness for teleporting the wrong direction.
It was legitimately just a mistake. There was a lot of stuff happening, and I was just like down instead of up.
Well, I think what happens first, after we've sorted all the giants and whatnot, and sent them off to the Black Arrows to join the Night's Watch. I mean the Black Arrows. We go back to Sandpoint.
And your condos at the Rusty Dragon Inn.
Sure.
Yeah.
Although Jacinto will like talk to Grar about, with everybody and say, so, hey, thanks for your help, by the way, Grar, because like you didn't have a pony in this race, figuratively speaking. So is there anywhere you want to go right now?
So I will recommend, I forget the word. Remind. Oh my gosh, not even the hard word. I will remind Jacinto. Jacinto did end up decursing for the thing that made him teleport every 512 days or something. So Grar considers the 2 of them square. Grar defeated this level 20 spellcaster and Jacinto cast level 3 spell, which
Oh no. Froze.
is forest planet in the middle of nowhere.
To be fair, we're from a forest moon. You can come home
It
with us.
doesn't. It's a different forest. It's not the same. You won't understand. The fish don't taste right.
Well, to each their own. But you're always welcome on our forest moon.
It sounds good. If I ever get bored of being alone by,
Who knows? So then I guess would he maybe come back for the party that we're obviously gonna have? We don't have to drop him off right away.
Yeah, you're
That's
gonna miss
fine,
all
we can do
the.
that.
You're gonna miss the dancing Ewoks, and we're gonna burn Darth Vader's helmet here in a minute.
It would be dancing goblins, dancing space
Yeah.
goblins.
It is dancing space goblins.
Jump.
No. You guys, we've all got it wrong. It's a bunch of Skittermanders.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
The
Well,
ones
I was
who are
saying-
just full of Skittermanders.
I was just saying dancing space goblins because of the tribe that you sort of befriended / got into a union.
Yes.
Yeah.
We unionized them and put them to work in the glassworks that is now ours.
Of course.
Yes, that Lahan and
For the
Jacinto
Valimar
are
commercial
running.
empire.
Because you had them Because there was the crashed ship at the, I can't remember the name of the fort. It was the Briarwood. It was in the Briarwood, and they actually had like old manufacturing stuff. So you're like, instead of going through the Scarnesis or whatever their name was, you just started getting material from them at less of a markup because, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we officially licensed the scrapyard for them because they were raiding it anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
We've created a recycling program.
So there's a party,
That's right.
and Conrad froze a little bit, but I think Grar might be visiting for the party a little bit.
Reluctantly attends.
Yeah.
We
Takes
get
a shrug,
Grar
eats the food.
some kind of crystal so he can come visit us whenever he wants.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you guys can strip enough wealth out of Jin Shalas that you could probably just buy him a spaceship.
But he wants to go back to his own plane.
Hey, there are planar starships that you guys went into the sun on Dawn of Flame.
That's true.
We
We'll
did.
build one. A Grar special spaceship.
It's shaped like a salmon.
Interplanar. Shaped like a giant salmon. His name be piloted by one bear and one bear alone.
Excellent.
So that's Grar. What do the other three do?
What do you think, Jacinto? Are you gonna hang around? You've always got a place here if you want it.
Yeah, I think Jacinto like sets up a semi-permanent residence here. But Jacinto is kind of a rambler. Way back in episode 1, he was part of a traveling circus, and I think he's still got some of that carny spirit in him. I mean, it's why, well, chicken or the egg. It's part of why he's mystic, with a connection to the Song of the Spheres, the Meliphile connection, where he sort of wants to get out there and experience the music of the universe. So while he definitely, he'll say, thanks, Lahan. I'll definitely, be around a lot. I got to help you take care of the company and all that. And plus, I like your company. Yeah, I think I want to go out there and see more of what's going on. Maybe reconnect with Rakus, see what he's been up to. See if maybe I'll perform with the circus again. Although I think I'm a little outside of their pay grade at this point. A little outside their budget. Not just turning cheap tricks anymore.
I'm not sure we really need to worry about anyone paying us these days.
Yeah, you can literally just travel to travel.
God, imagine that.
Oh my God, no! It's incomprehensible at this point in my life.
That's happy.
True.
Tell you what, that's happy ending enough for Jacinto. I think he actually, the idea of traveling without worry about financial, consequences. So yeah, Jacinto travels and sees the universe, and he goes sightseeing.
Does he get another custom flower pot spaceship like the one he and Rakus shared?
Yes, 100%.
It's perfect.
It is very small. It's probably the size of a minivan, which to him feels great. That is the right size. But yeah, he and Artania are sailing through the galaxy.
It'd be funny if it was shaped such that it was like, how like a regular flower pot is sort of cylindrical. I can't even say the word. Cylindrical. So whatever. It's a cylinder.
Cylindrical. Yeah.
Cylindrical. There we go. Wow, I could not talk. Thank you so much for saving me. Cylindrical, and you've got one that was sort of like crescent moon shaped to sort of dock to it, because I've seen flower pots like that where they can just kind of fit together, but they're not locked together.
Oh, that's cool. But ultimately he would respond to Lahan's, are you going to stick around, by coming around every month or so to sort of stay and hang out and spend a month, and then he's off. So a month home, a month traveling, and a month home, and a month traveling.
Ava always greets Jacinto when he shows up with a "You're late."
Yeah. A wizard is never late, nor is he early. It becomes a ritual.
Yes.
What happens with Ava then, Leif?
I want to hear what Lahan's doing first.
Well, Velvet's still got the business side well under control, and Lon's never been that serious about it. So, she starts a boutique line of spaceships for the incredibly wealthy and her friends.
Bespoke spaceships.
Yeah, like fine Italian cars, but even crazier. And probably goes out traveling a lot with Jacinto, honestly, to go see more things.
What happened What happened with Shalilu?
Oh, I totally forgot that we had a romance thing going ages ago when we last left Sandpoint.
Yeah, you got deep into conflict, and then she was away.
We have been away. Yeah, and she was busy defending Sandpoint. They grow old and gray and adorable together.
All right, Leif.
Ava feels has become very attached to this group over the days, weeks, months we've been together. We've saved at least part of the universe together, and so she kind of offers her help to whoever will take it. I think probably ends up going with Lahan and just kind of being her not bodyguard, totally not helicopter mom, somewhere in between. But not too long after the events of this AP, she's changed a lot, and she at first thought it was just the growth from experiencing such devastating trauma. But no, she's died more times than Dean Winchester, I think, at this point. So there's been a lot of changes physically as well, and I think with maybe not even a couple of days after we get back to Sandpoint, she's gonna ask Jacinto with some help with a troubling issue, and we can make it. We can skip past all of that and just say after some magical experimentation, they discovered that she is in fact become an undead through just multiple horrible, hellish things happening to her. So as a newly realized Varkulak, she'll hang around with Lahan and Jacinto, but as they grow old and she doesn't, she'll move along to Eox to try and better understand her undead nature.
That's not Finn. Once we're back in Sandpoint.
Yeah, I was also going to ask, what do you guys do about Finn? Because Micah mentioned that Finn was away. Finn was elsewhere. Finn had been traded away in exchange for Micah.
What?
Yeah.
So is Finn not there when we get home? I thought he was just being an asshat.
No, he was gone.
Finn.
And oh wow, the NPC's name starts with an L. Berthana Corwin. Berthana is distraught when you return. Finn has been taken. There was another attack upon Sandpoint, but this time it seemed the only thing they were after was Finn.
We go after Finn. We have to rescue him.
Obviously.
We unleash hell.
Yeah. We go find Finn.
Does Grar go find Finn, or is it the three of you on your own new adventure, possibly picking up a new sidekick along the way?
Grar,
I'm sure
use your help.
Entirely up to Grar.
I'm thinking about it, right? No,
Sure.
I think Grar just from a gameplay perspective, I can beat it. But from a character perspective, all Grar wants to do is just go home and retire.
Oh, then we can't argue with that.
Yeah, so I think the three of you set off in the Heartbreaker, the newly upgraded Heartbreaker that has Endbringer demon parts incorporated into it. And you set off on a multiversal or multiplanar adventure, because the way I had created Micah in my head is Karzog is a level 20 Witch Warper. And once per week, he can warp reality and sort of sift through other planes of existence for something that he desires. And he can achieve tremendous spell effects with it. So the way I ruled it is he exchanged Finn with another Finn that was much more to his liking.
From, Fantasy Earth 326 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're going on a multiverse adventure.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So that's how I created Micah. I was just looking at Karzog and I was like, what's another wrinkle I can add into this mess? And the other thing is you guys might need to track down Micah, because you might need to switch the two.
Oh no! So these three set off on an entirely new adventure to get Finn back.
I'm sure it works out fine.
I'm sure it does, and Finn and Berthana are reunited, and I'm not going to presume how that relationship goes, because that's Lapis's purview, because I know Finn was kind of trying to keep it light.
Well, he must have gone back home for a reason. That's all I'm saying.
True, but I don't want to presume.
I do.
Sure. Okay. You are Lapis's sibling. Make this decision.
We share a good part of our DNA. Either way. I presume things are going well for the two of them, because I like all good things.
They adopt 7 children.
Yeah, I suppose Finn can't really probably make children being undead.
I mean, it's the future, right? Like, anything is possible.
I mean, they
That's
can take
true.
a DNA sample from Finn and then stir it up with some science magic stem cells or something, and
It's true. I'm sure they're fine.
but
They
Finn
have many
seems like
small,
the
weird
type
children.
I want to say, that would probably be willing and down to adopt should it be an option.
Yeah, they would probably just adopt all the
Yeah.
orphans, those two.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's all I have for you. I know that the big fight at the end wasn't super dramatic or anything, but you had a bear.
That was great. That was exactly what we wanted, Jet.
I felt very dramatic. I got a wizard duel.
Yeah, that wizard duel was great. I loved that.
I got chomped by a dragon.
Yeah, you guys got. I loved the turnabout. I'm gonna react to do this. No, you're shutting that down. And then the second time around, it was like, nope, backsies.
Classic Starfinder interaction between spellcasters.
Yeah, almost got to eat Lahan with a dragon. Grar ate
I was not
everything.
gonna get.
Ava got to choke a bunch of people. But I had. Go ahead.
Thankfully, none of them looked back at her with questioningly enjoyment in their eyes this time around.
Yeah, I mean, that was a one-off. That was a special lady.
Yeah.
But I had a blast. I love that you all played this with me. I've wanted to play through Rise of the Rune Lords forever. And I love the Starfinder setting, and I eagerly await the day we get a Starfinder 2E, and hopefully it has the 3 action economy, because I will bounce back into Starfinder and play the heck out of it. But I think until something like that happens, I'm probably going to lean towards Pathfinder 2E or something like Powered by the Apocalypse.
We could always just Starjammer it up in here and do Pathfinder 2 in space.
We could, and that'd be great. I love Spelljammer. I have the 6 books published by Tor.
Yeah.
Well, Starjammer is also like a third-party supplement. It's very similar.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah. But the Tales of Teldin Moor and the Spelljammer and the Cloak of the Last Pilot. Good books from a long time ago. But we'll move on to something else, I'm sure. I'm just leaning a little bit away from Starfinder because as much as I like Crunch, I like the freedom of the 3-action system. But thank you so much for playing. I very much appreciate it. If you guys want to say anything, feel free.
Thank you for all the hard work you put into
Yeah,
Honestly,
seriously.
yeah.
Yeah, this has
and
been a
running it
titanic
for
effort.
3 years that it took to get us through the whole thing.
Yeah, this is the longest running single game that I've participated in and finished. So,
Yeah, honestly.
I've played with the same group for a longer stretch of of time in the same world that was like homebrewed, and we round robin GM'd. But like, Fly Free or Die was the first adventure path I ever got to play in and finish, and that was great. I loved that. Miss Gus.
it holds a special place in my heart as well.
And then this is the second that I finished, and then Strength of Thousands will be the third, and I'm loving them.
Oh, you did Extinction Groups too.
Yeah.
Yes, there is. Man, I think the
This
reason I
group,
blanked
this is
part
what
of
we
that out was I
specialize in.
missed a huge chunk of it because work got dumb. But then I came back, and that's
Hey, you
I
got
didn't
some
get
cool
to
stories anyway.
yeah. I mean, Heimdall the lion
Yeah.
and his compulsive adopting of nieces and nephews and nibblings.
Man, you adopted nieces and nephews like Akina adopts wild animals that we encounter on our
Mostly
adventures.
snakes. Mostly snakes.
Mostly snakes.
That's Jet's character type. Jet's characters adopt things
Yes.
and people.
Very
Found
true.
family is a big theme in Jet's character repertoire.
Yeah, you're right.
And traditionally, Toms are big beefy boys that do lots of smashes.
Except in PF2,
I know.
actually. I've almost exclusively played ranged or casters in PF2. But yeah, Starfinder, I built a bunch of big beefy boys. Or at least famously I have. A lot of my society characters are not big beefy boys.
True. But that's
That's
what I
okay. I
got.
always-
Dave plays, troubled histories.
And,
I
and
play
plots.
smart but stupid.
And
Conrad
plays a bear. That's all I
Conrad
know.
plays sardonic.
Mm-hmm.
I play characters that don't like to play along, but they kind of do.
That is very true.
Reluctantly agree to adventure.
Reluctantly agree. Well, or reluctantly agree to cooperate or something.
Your Bruneri, your captain in
Yes.
attack form. What was his name?
Zerk?
Dirk.
Zerk.
Zerk.
Yeah.
He was great.
He was great.
I enjoyed that character.
It was quite silly.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I got. I'm sure we'll hang out at least a little while in general voice on our Discord. And speaking of our Discord, the link is below if you're watching the video. It's in the show notes if you're listening. When we finally push all this out, real life has been delaying us publishing some of these things, but it's going to happen eventually.
We did it.
And when we do, it's usually like a drop of like 10 to 20 episodes. So you'll get a lot of content all at once.
Release.
I always schedule them with space between because nobody wants them all at once.
I don't know. There was one week where you were like bam, 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 like 2 episodes a day, and it was pretty like if I was listening to that podcast, I would be very excited because I binge.
Oh well, Tom just uploads all the podcast episodes all at once.
But so I cannot express my thanks enough for all of you for joining me. I very much appreciate it. Thank you, Paizo, for Rise of the Rune Lords and just being yourselves lately. Go Orcs.
Yeah. Love me some orc.
Leif, who's is it Lo-Fi Girl? Is it traditional?
No, Alex Productions.
Okay, Alex Productions. I'm sorry.
Thank you one last time, Alex Productions, for the great beats we use on this show.
Yeah, they're sweet. Again, thank you for playing with me. I cannot stress it enough. I very much appreciate it. Nick, thank you for Steve Collings' Isle of Lore status icons. They saw a decent amount of use in the Spires of Zin Shalast and the Pillars of Avarice. What do we got coming up Sunday?
Let's see. Sunday, our fine scholars will finish up this investigation of the orchard that they're in. They still have a barn to check out. And then
I'm so scared.
Oh, it can't be as bad as pulling the entire farmhouse down on yourselves. Certainly not.
It went so well. I don't know what you're talking about.
It did. It was great. You guys did a wonderful job. So we'll investigate the barn, and then you'll head on to find where the Knights of Bendigo have taken these prisoners.
Nice.
Bum, bum, bum.
If you have any, if you want to chat with us, if you want to communicate with us, there's a number of ways. I did mention the Discord and where the links are. We also have an email, nonstandardaction@gmail.com. No spaces, nothing fancy, just all lowercase, all together. We appreciate icebreakers. I won't be needing them for Star Lords anymore, but Nick will continue to need them for Strength of Thousands. They are located on our welcome channel on Discord and on our feedback channel. Welcome channel, front and center, bottom of the list approximately. The feedback channel, easiest way to find it is just to go to pinned messages. It's right there. But that's all I have to say. Other than maybe come join us in General Voice. We'd appreciate it. We'll be chit-chatting a little bit. But I think it's time for us to, from Rise of the Star Lords, say goodbye, everyone, one last time.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye,
One last time.
Take care of yourselves, folks. Thanks for joining us.